Wow, hello, a very good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, everybody out there. Welcome to our third Barnsley's Funhouse, and it's Easter weekend. I'm so excited about this. The reason why I'm so excited, there's many different reasons why you can be excited for Easter. I'm excited because it's my only excuse where I get to eat loads and loads and loads of chocolate, and believe me, I plan on eating loads and loads and loads of chocolate. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you today. Barnsley and myself have been cooking again. This week we've been making some Easter cluster cakes. They look very, very yummy, and I've been eating lots and lots of them as well. They've been absolutely gorgeous. What else have we got? We've got another special guest on this week's show. She'll be coming live with us in a short while's time. We're also going to do the results of this week's colouring competition. You guys have been very, very busy this week doing all your Easter colouring, which looked absolutely fantastic. And of course, I'll be doing a little bit of magic in today's show as well. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you very, very much for joining us today. I'm loving seeing so many of you returning each week. It's fantastic when we go live, watching you all join and seeing the same people returning, and all of the fantastic comments that we're receiving from you guys as well. I love that you guys are getting in touch with me throughout the course of the week and wishing me well and getting involved in the show. Comments, absolutely fantastic. Remember, guys, if you are watching today, hit share. Give us a share. Share our live video. Once you hit share, you'll be presented with a Facebook badge. Your name will then change to a sharer. So it will say sharer above your name, and that just helps us. So make sure you hit share to get more people joining the video, so more people can watch what we're doing today. Once again, thank you very, very much for joining. We're going to get stuck into things today. Now, last week, Barnsley and myself made some fantastic butter biscuits. They were a brilliant, brilliant recipe, and they were so yummy. It was great that so many of you guys joined in at home as well. Before we show that, though, I'm just going to say good morning to a few people. So let's have a look. Remember, I've got a huge screen, a projector screen, right here in front of me, so I can see all of your lovely comments on both the Aspal Theatre Facebook page and the Stonham Barnes Facebook page. So we'll say good morning to a few people. So morning to Emily. Emily used to work for the theatre. I'm sure she'll be coming back very soon. Good morning, Caroline Gillam's watching. Alex is watching. Good morning to Alison. Alison's watching us, and Alice Cornwall, she's watching. Mark Parker. Me and Mark have been chatting in the week about some other things that's going on. Nice to see you, Mark. Mick's watching, Adam's watching, Carl's watching, Matthew Birch, Jonas King, Emma Wilcox. My dad's watching again. Hello, Dad. Kerry Hazard, Clive Fletcher, Zoe Britton, fantastic Zoe, who does all of our social media. The Panks family have joined on both pages. I don't quite know how they've managed to do that, but they have. Fantastic. She says good morning. Dean Parker, good to have you on board, Dean. Sophie Campbell, hello from Coral in Colchester. And Dwayne Matthew, hello from Eva in Felsham. Great to have you back, Eva. Good morning, Stonham. That's from Tina Marie Neal. Good morning, Tina. Who else have we got? Breeze Red Wine is watching. Fantastic, Breeze. She's now announced that Stonham Barnes is currently sponsoring her, so do go and have a look at Breeze Red Wine's music page. Absolutely fantastic. Good morning to you, Breeze. Have we missed anybody just yet? How are people joining on both pages? There's James Ian Nichols. Good morning. Liam Roderick. Good morning. Hello, and good morning to Tara Ashton. I think I've covered most people. And Chris Wingfield's joined. Good morning to you as well. So good morning, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Barnsley's Funhouse. So like I said, last week, myself and Barnsley baked some fantastic, really delicious butter biscuits. It was a very simple recipe, and I didn't know how it would work. I didn't know whether you guys would get involved or not, but you did. So I've been sent in a few pictures of you guys baking your butter biscuits. I'm able to display these now. Now, some of you did take them sideways, and as much as I've tried to turn them around the right way, because of the other ones that are landscape, I just can't manage to do it because it messes the other photos. So, in future, if you do send any photos into us, please try your best to take them in a landscape portion. It just makes it much easier for us to display them on the screen. Nevertheless, we are going to display you guys baking. So these were the ones that we had sent in last week, amongst others. So they were the ones that you guys sent some photos in. So well done. I hope you enjoyed eating them. Myself and Barnsley, we ate loads and they were absolutely delicious. Before we do this week's cooking, a few more people have just said hello. So we'll just say good morning from George. That's from Abby Ross. Shelley Reed Jones, Avery and Oakley say hi. They entered our competition last week and they've entered again this week. Some fantastic drawing skills you guys have got. So a big shout out to Avery and Oakley. Thank you very much for returning and seeing us. I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it Dinsa or Dinka? Patronal, good morning to you as well. Thank you very much for watching. So welcome on board, guys. We're here with Barnsley's Funhouse, and this week we were cooking some Easter cluster cakes. So last week I got covered in eggs and flour. I hid the eggs this week so it didn't go too wrong, but Barnsley may have got his wicked way somehow. Here's what happened when myself and Barnsley made some Easter cluster cakes.
Everybody sing the song, doo-da, doo-da. Well, everybody sing the song. Oh.
Hello, boys and girls, and lovely grown-ups, everybody watching Barnsley's Funhouse today, this lovely Saturday. Now, I'm here with Barnsley. We're in the kitchen, and look, we've got brand new aprons. Do you like them? They're matching, but Barnsley's got the lovely Ston and Barnes logo there on the front of his pocket. So it's really important to keep nice and clean while you're in the kitchen. Now, last week we cooked our butter biscuits and they were delicious. In fact, they were so good, we made more, didn't we, Barnsley? We made so many butter biscuits because every time I kept putting them down, they kept disappearing. And I don't know where they went. And I kept putting them down and then I'd go away and then when I came back, they were gone again. So I had to make some more. And every time we came back to them, they were just completely gone, Barnsley. What? Was you eating them, Barnsley? Boys and girls, was Barnsley eating the butter biscuits? I think Barnsley was eating them. Barnsley, you told me you wasn't eating them. They're made to share. It's not funny. This is why you're so tubby. But listen, this week, because it's Easter weekend, we're going to be baking something different. We're going to be making our very own Easter cluster cakes. Now, I used to make these when I was a very, very small boy. We've made these before, Barnsley, haven't we? And you absolutely love these. They're very, very easy to make and they taste absolutely delicious. So, all you need for this recipe, boys and girls, if you're cooking along with us at home today, you will need some cornflakes. So make sure you've got some cornflakes. You will need some chocolate. Now I'm using chocolate buttons, Cadbury Dairy Milk chocolate buttons, but you can use any chocolate. You can use a bar of chocolate or anything like that, but we're using buttons because they're nice and small, so they're easy to melt. And then you need some mini eggs. Can you see them in there? You need some mini eggs like that, lovely. And then of course you'll need some cases, some muffin cases or fairy cake cases for your cluster cakes at the end. Now remember the golden rule of cooking. Before you start cooking, you need to wash your hands. Exactly, Barnsley. So go over to your sink, boys and girls, get the tap running. Make sure you wash your hands. Barnsley, wash your hands, get in there, lovely. Put some soap on there. There you go, and wash and run them under the tap. Brilliant stuff. Keep washing, keep washing. Well done, Barnsley. There you go, shake off the water. Shake it off. Brilliant, and then you're going to dry your hands. Make sure your hands are all nice and clean. There you go, Barnsley, dry your hands. Lovely, that means that we're ready to cook. Now, the first thing you're going to do, boys and girls, is melt your chocolate. So, to melt your chocolate, you can do it in the microwave if you want. You've got your grown-ups there to help you with this bit, remember. But I find it's difficult to do in the microwave because every time we do it, we end up burning the chocolate, Barnsley, don't we? We've done it a few times like that. So we're going to use some boiling water. So what you need to do at the start, get your saucepan and you fill it up with your water. Make sure you've got plenty of Barnsley. No. We don't eat them yet. They're not ready. They're not ready yet. So get your water on your hob. Turn your hob on. Barnsley, stop! You can't eat it yet. You've got to wait until it's ready. Pop your lid on so that boils. That gets ready and hot and boiling. Lovely. So that's going to cause the heat to melt the chocolate in a moment's time. You're not going to put the chocolate into the water because then you just get a horrible chocolatey water. What you're going to do is if you use a bowl. Now we've got a big glass mixing bowl here, but you can use any bowl that you've got. It can just be a normal breakfast bowl, that's absolutely fine. Any bowl like that is fantastic, and that should work. So what you need to do is you need to just wait until your pan gets nice and hot, until the pan starts boiling. Once that starts boiling, we can start melting the chocolate. And that is basically all we have to do for the cooking side of things, because then we're going to add our cornflakes later and make our Easter cluster cakes. So, get your chocolate. That's really good chocolate, Barnsley. Would you like one? Nice? Yummy. Get your chocolate and pop it into your bowl like that. Lovely. Try not to eat too much of the chocolate before you start the cooking, because you'll end up looking like me and looking like Barnsley. Very, very fat. Very fat Barnsley, aren't you? So, once your pan starts to get nice and hot, ours is... Sorry, I've got chocolate in my mouth. Ours isn't quite boiling yet, but it doesn't matter. You can still get your bowl of chocolate on there ready. So Barnsley, make sure if you step right back that way so they can see what we're doing. And what you're going to do, remember to get the grown-ups to help you with this bit, boys and girls, because it's going to be very, very hot. So the grown-ups can help you here, but you literally take your bowl and just pop it on top of the pan like that. Very, very easy. And then eventually what will happen is this chocolate will start to melt. So you've got to leave that on there. So the water underneath in the saucepan will all start to boil, and the heat will come out of the water and into the bowl, and that will melt all of your lovely, lovely chocolate. Now the best thing about doing it like this, because you're not putting it directly into a saucepan and you're not putting it into the microwave, it means that you won't burn your chocolate. And there's nothing worse than burnt chocolate, is it? It's a complete waste, and we like to eat our chocolate and we don't want to eat burnt chocolate. So this is definitely the best way, but remember to get your grown-ups to help you with this, because it can get very, very hot. Barnsley, how's it looking? Are you going to give it a stir? So Barnsley's going to give it a stir. So can you stir it that side, Barnsley, so the boys and girls can see? Brilliant, yeah, he's there. Give him a big wave. Keep stirring that chocolate. Yeah, so ours is starting to melt now. So it'll start to melt at the bottom of the bowl. And whilst it's starting to melt, you need to keep stirring it like Barnsley's doing now. You keep stirring, Barnsley. You go ahead. Yep. You want me to go away? Oh, he doesn't want me to cook. I thought you wanted me to cook with you, Barnsley. Why don't you want me to cook with you, Barnsley? I want to cook, Barnsley. I want to cook with you. What are you doing? No, Barnsley, you don't eat it now. We don't eat it yet. That's why you didn't want me here. Because you wanted to eat it. Right, stand that side then. So our chocolate's now starting to melt. It's starting to get all lovely and gooey. Right there at the bottom, lovely. Make sure that you keep stirring whilst you've got it on top of the pan here. Because if you don't, your chocolate will just get stuck to the bowl. And we don't want that, so we're going to keep stirring, mixing it all up like that. Lovely job. Leave that just to get a little bit warmer. And boys and girls, remember, well, if you're doing this along live with us right now, get your grown-ups to take some photographs. We want to see some photos of you mixing your chocolate and melting your chocolate. We want to see, well, what about seeing you all with your chocolatey hands and chocolatey faces? Because we get quite messy, don't we, Barnsley? That's why we've got these new aprons. Because last week, Barnsley managed to cover me in eggs and flour. But the good news is, I have hidden the eggs this week, so Barnsley's not going to be doing any of that this week. So yeah, ours is getting very close to being done. We're just mixing it all in now, melting it all up. Oh, you can smell it, Barnsley, can't you? It smells great. Is it making you nice?
A few moments later.
Alright, so our chocolate is now just about melted, maybe another 10-15 seconds. What you'll hear, boys and girls, you'll be able to hear the water bubbling underneath the saucepan. That's when you know that it's getting nice and warm. And your chocolate will become easier and easier to stir. And you need to make sure you get rid of all of the lumps. So you just want a bowl of lovely, warm, gooey chocolate. looks absolutely delicious. I could put this into a glass and just drink it like this. It's yummy. Right, so I'd say we're just about there, Barnsley. What do you reckon? Do you think that looks about done? I'd say so. Fantastic. Yeah, lovely. So now then, boys and girls, what you're going to do, get the grown-ups to help you with this bit. Make sure your oven gets turned off, grown-ups. You can do that. And then if you take your bowl of chocolate. Now this is where I like to do things a little bit differently to what you might be used to when you cook things like this. Normally what we would do is we put the chocolate into the cornflakes and mix them around. But I like to make sure we get the right consistency. So you've got your lovely gooey chocolate, which looks like that. That looks absolutely delicious. Look at that, Barnsley. Doesn't that look great? Yeah, you know. Keep away. Keep away. So now what you're going to do, if you take some cornflakes, pop them in there into the chocolate like that. Just some of them, and then give them a nice mix round into that chocolate. That's it, Barnsley, you've got it. Mix them round. That looks great. What do you reckon to that? We could probably put some more in, I think. What do you think? A few more? Yeah? So then, keep doing this until you think it looks good, till you've got the right consistency. Because you don't want to have loads and loads of cornflakes and not very much chocolate. If anything, you need to have lots and lots of chocolate and not very many cornflakes. Because it's Easter, Barnsley, and you know what Easter means? Chocolate! Although, to be fair, Barnsley, in our house, that's just every day, isn't it? Yeah, doesn't need to be Easter for chocolate. Maybe a few more. Let's pop a few more in there. Do you want to give them a stir up there, Barnsley? I'll get rid of these ones. How are we getting on? Brilliant. Do you want me to finish that off for you? Yeah, brilliant. Mix them up like that. Now, boys and girls, remember that when you're doing this, you need to get this bit done really quickly, because as soon as you get the cornflakes into your bowl of chocolate and away from the heat from the oven, your chocolate's going to start to not non-melt. Is there a word for that? Go hard again. Your chocolate's going to start to cool down, and as it cools down it will go hard, and we don't want that anymore. We want the melted chocolate for this bit. So when you've done that, boys and girls, you should have a mixture which looks something a little bit like that. Look at that. Yum, 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 yum. Now we're going to pop it into our cake cases. So we've got these muffin cake cases, but you can have whichever ones you want. I know you can get some silicone ones. You can get big ones, small ones. It really doesn't matter. Also, if you haven't got any of these in your cupboard, you can just use a cake tin, like a Yorkshire pudding tray tin. How many should we do, Barnsley? 6? $100? I don't think we've got 100 cases here. We've certainly not got enough cornflake mix for 100. We'll pop these out and see how we get on. Now, once you've got your cases ready, you need to take a spoon, get rid of your wooden spoon. Do you want to lick that? Oh, that is nice. I would have let you lick that, Barnsley, but last week you threw an egg at me, so. And then take some of your mixture. Do you want to eat one of these? Right, behave yourself then. Right, take your mixture and you're going to put it into your cases. Try and make it as even as you can. And if you don't make it very even, just remember which cases you put the biggest amount of chocolate in. And the ones that you put the biggest amount of chocolate in, that can be your cake. That's what I like to do, Barnsley. See, I know that I'm going to eat that one. So because I know I'm going to eat that one, I'm going to put extra in there like that. No. So spoon it into your cases. And remember to do this as soon as you've made your mixture, like I said, because your chocolate will start to go hard and solid again. And what we want to happen is we want it to go hard and solid inside our cases, so it takes the shape of the case. So you've got your lovely yummy cake. So we've got 6 there, Barnsley. Probably put a bit more in that one. Do you want to do more than 6? I have 1, yeah, and you have the rest? No, Barnsley, you've got to share. We're going to share these with everybody. They're not for you because dogs should not have chocolate. So you can't have these. Alright, you can have some because it's Easter. So make sure you evenly spoon it into all of your cases. There we go. I think we're 6, 7, we've got 9 now, Barnsley. That's quite a lot. How many days do you think these will last me and you, Barnsley? Not very many days? Or no days at all? Do you think we're going to eat all these today? Quite possibly. There we go, that looks very, very even. Yum, yum. Look at that. Doesn't that look great, Barnsley? Brilliant. Now, you want to do your finishing touch. So once you've got all of your cakes ready and spooned into your cases like that, your finishing touch. Now, because it's Easter, that's where you get your mini egg. So you're going to take 1 mini egg and just pop it right there on the top of each one. Right, that, lovely. Look at that. Wait, Barnsley. Not ready yet. You want to put one on? There you go then. Well, yeah, sort of. That's in there. That looks good, doesn't it? Pop that there. Pop that there. Do you want to do one more? There you go then. There's 2 in there now. Oh, that one's yours. Oh, okay. I'll pop another one on there. Do you want to put any more on your one? Is that it? Any more? Or are we done there? All of them, the rest of them. Barnsley, you've got more eggs in your cake than you have got flakes. Brilliant, look at that. So that, boys and girls, we look like we're all done. I'll show you what ours look like. Let me just clear this. I'll bring them close to the camera so you guys can see. That's what they look like now. This is Barnsley's one right there. So what you're going to do, you're going to make sure they go nice. They'll start to cool down, and as they cool down, they'll start to go hard. Oh, should we have a smell of one, Barnsley? That's fell out there a bit. Do you want to have a smell? Go on then. Which is your favourite? That's got all the eggs in it, that one. Oh, you're keeping that one for later. Leave that one there, brilliant. What are we doing? This one there? Tell me how it smells. Does it smell all chocolatey and Eastery? Does it smell good? Shall I smell? Let me smell. Oh, what are you doing? I knew you were going to do that. It's all over my face now, Barnsley. Look, that one's wasted. Look, I need to clean this off. Let me clean this off. Are you going to clean it for me? Are you going to clean it for me? Oh, he's going to clean it off for me. Yeah, brilliant. Get a sponge then. Look, Barnsley, that's dry. You need some water. It's a dry sponge. Get some water. Do you guys make mess at home while you're cooking like this? I don't know. You probably cook with people. Got chocolate everywhere. You probably cook with people that aren't as messy and as naughty as Barnsley. So don't put chocolate on each other's faces. You got some water? Lovely, right. Wet the sponge. There you go, and then you can clean it off. Go on then. Yep, lovely. Yep, thank you. Is it clean? Ah! What are you doing? Barnsley! Come here, give me that. You're not cooking anymore today. Honestly. Boys and girls, if you cooked along live with us with your Easter cluster cakes, then send us in some photos. We want to see exactly what yours look like. Hopefully you guys are drier than me. But wait till they go hard, and then the best bit about them is eating them. So send me in some photos. I want to be able to display them on next week's show of your lovely chocolate cornflake Easter cluster cakes. And we'll see you next week for more Cooking with Barnsley. See you next week, everybody. It's back to me in the theatre. Bye! So what about that? That is how our Easter cluster cakes turned out. No thanks for Barnsley covering me in chocolate and water, but at least he cleaned it off for me. That was very nice of him. So remember, guys, if you are cooking along with Barnsley at home today, then we want to see your photos. We want to see photos of you in the act of making the cakes, and of course we want to see photographs of your finished product, and I'll make sure I get them on the screen next week. Remember, if you can, to send them to us in landscape mode. It just makes it a lot easier to get them onto the TV screens. So before we carry on with the show, we'll just catch up on some of the comments. Oh, look at that. Paul says that I'm not fat. I like that. Thank you. You can stay. Zoe is still sharing. It looks like, Zoe, you're sharing on your own, so make sure you all get sharing the video for us. Greg McCurdy, he's watching again this week, 3rd week in a row. Campbell loves the bacon and loves Barnsley. No mention of Robbie there, Greg, so you probably want to rectify that comment, I'd imagine. Valerie Heslop, she's a top fan. She's been awarded the top fan badge on the theatre page. Now, how you get awarded that badge is by sharing our post. So if you share this video and share our posts, maybe next week you will have the top fan badge. Lynn Grayston, she's watching, so hello to Lynn. We know her from the bingo hall, of course, classy people. Who else is watching? Jo Wells has joined, she's another top fan. The Panks are still watching, telling Barnsley off, but very funny, thank you to the Panks. What's going on over on this page then? Michael Gray, good morning. Janice is watching, good morning Janice. Janice made Barnsley's pinny for him this week, so thank you very much for doing that. Steph is watching, good morning Steph. We got Keisha Panks watching. She's watching on her own accord, so you can get sharing and get that top fan badge. Who's that? Hayley Willingham. Samuel says hello. He said, what is the elf man doing? I like that. Sorry, he's remembered you. In this job, you're never pinned down to one role. Believe me, as an entertainer, I've been all sorts. I just need to start worrying when I'm doing less elf work and more Santa work. That's when I need to worry. Tara Ashton, good morning. Leon Roderick, hello. Adam's watching. I think we've done Adam, but hello, Adam. Please can you say hi to Charlotte, age 6. That's from Tina. Hello, Charlotte. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday morning. I think we had a birthday one as well, didn't we, somewhere? I think that was down the bottom there. Let's have a look. Yeah, please could you say a big happy birthday to my son Danny. He will be 6 on Wednesday. So a big happy birthday, Danny, from myself and Barnsley and everybody here at Stollen Barnes. Morning, Nana and Gramps from... Oh, good morning, Nana and Gramps from Samuel and Kyan. So I'm doing other hello messages now, but that's fine, send them in. Please can you say hello to Mark Campbell. Good morning, hello Mark Campbell. Orlando's watching with Jesse, he won our very first competition. Gillian Cowley says, I'm here. I like that comment, I'm here. Brilliant. Hello from me and Ella, that's from Charlotte Allison. So thank you all for your comments, keep them coming in. Remember to keep sharing our video as well. Now it's my favourite time of every week, it's Barnsley's Party Dances. We're going to, of course, do the Choo Choo dance because you guys are getting so good at it. I'm loving seeing your photos and videos of you doing this dance. It's literally my favourite dance and it's so great to watch you guys do it. So I want to see you all doing it. We're going to do the Choo Choo dance, so get up on your feet and get ready to Choo Choo with Barnsley. Here we go.
Party song!
Si, signor!
Compania! Arm stretch!
what about that? You guys are just fantastic dancers. I love it. Now, last week, you sent us in loads and loads of photos of you guys dancing. You're absolutely brilliant, and I love seeing it. Like I've said before, we don't have an audience here, so it's nice to see for myself that you guys are enjoying this at home as much as we're enjoying bringing you this content. So, here's what I want. I want to see loads and loads more photographs of you guys dancing this week. Now, don't worry if you didn't take any photos that time. We're going to do some more party dancing later on in today's show. So get ready for that. And I want to see everybody dancing. Everybody in the household, mums, dads, aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters, all of the boys, all of the girls. You've got to jump up, spread out around your living rooms or your kitchens or your bathrooms, bedrooms, wherever you are watching Barnsley's Funhouse. And I want to see everybody dancing together as one big family. That's what I want to see this week. Not just the children, I want to see everybody dancing. And I'll display them photos and videos. If you want to send videos, I'll display them on next week's show. And you can send them in to me at entertainment@stonandbarnes.co.uk, or you can send them directly via the Aspal Theatre Facebook page, the Ston and Barnes Facebook page, any of them platforms, and we'll make sure we display them next week. Now, in just a few moments' time, we are going to go live to this week's very special guest. However, first of all, I wanted to try a little bit of magic with you guys. I've managed to find a solution to a common problem that we're all finding at the moment during this lockdown. And the problem is this. We can't get out to the shops as much as we used to be able to. And there's lots of birthdays happening. I know lots of people have got birthdays in this month. For example, my birthday is this coming Tuesday. Do not forget to wish me a happy birthday. Yes, this coming Tuesday. I can't wait. I'm going to spend it at home doing what I've done every day since this all began. But it's my birthday. I'm going to be 21 years old. Cannot wait. Thank you. Yeah. Well, no nasty comments about that. 21 plus VAT, that's what I like to say. But so here's my solution to the problem. You might think, oh, I've just realised it's Mum's birthday coming up, boys and girls. You might think that, and then you might think, but I can't get out to the shops. What am I going to do? I can't buy Mum a present. Well, I've come up with a solution, and this is my solution. What you need is a brown paper bag like this. Now, you can get these from most convenience stores or anything like that, but the great thing is most households will have a brown paper bag. It doesn't have to be brown, it can be any form of paper bag really. And what you do is you just show that it's empty, and you think, oh, it's Mum's birthday, what would Mum like? What can I get her for her birthday? And then you're going to click your finger over the top of the bag like that, reach inside, and hopefully you should be able to magically pull out like that. Look at that. You've got a nice red box of flowers. Fantastic. Mum will love that. So then you might think, oh, that's Mum sorted. But hang on. It's my auntie's birthday next week. What am I going to do? So again, take your empty box. You've got your empty box like that. Show that it's empty. Pop your hand inside. And then again, click your hand over the bag like that. Reach inside. And if it works, you should be able to then pull out another box of flowers. This time, we've got a nice blue box of flowers. So that's auntie sorted, isn't it? So you've got your mum, you've got your auntie. Everything seems to be going absolutely fantastic. But then you might think, oh, wait, that's mum, that's auntie. What about my sister? It's her birthday next week. So once again, take your brown paper bag, click your hand over the top, reach inside, and hopefully, by the power of your newly found magical skills, you'll get one more lovely glass box of flowers like that. This time you've got a green one, so that's your sister sorted, your auntie sorted, and your mum sorted for their birthdays. But just be warned, boys and girls, that does tend to only work if you are magic. Now, if you're not magic, some exciting news for you. I am running all of next week my very own online magic course for children. You can find out all about how you can get on board with my magic course on my Facebook page. Just search Robbie James Entertainer, and we can get you booked on, and you guys can learn to do magic just like me. So we'll see you over there. Now, by the power of modern technology, we are going to go live to this week's guest. Now, in week 1, we visited Princess Elsa over in the very cold castle in Arundel. In week 2, we went across to the ocean and we visited Ariel, the beautiful Princess Ariel from The Little Mermaid, and she told you her story. This week, we're going to meet another princess. I cannot wait for this. I'm very excited. I've got lots of questions for her. If you guys have got any questions that you would like to ask this week's princess, then pop them in the comments, send them via the Facebook page, send them in a private message. I'll pick them all up and we'll ask her some of them questions after she's finished telling us her story. So, by the amazing powers of modern technology, we should be able to go live to Princess Rapunzel right now. Okay, Rapunzel, can you hear me?
I can. It's very nice to hear from you.
It's so good to speak to you. How are you?
It's great, and I love your magic trick with the flowers. So I know who to come to when I run out of flowers for my hair.
You have so many flowers in your hair.
Not enough.
No, you never have enough.
Never enough flowers.
So listen, Rapunzel, we'll have more of a chat afterwards, but you're going to tell your story this week to the boys and girls.
I'm very excited.
I'm so excited.
All right, so I'm going to tell you a story, and I'm going to sing a couple of my songs, and then you can ask me some questions at the end. How does that sound? Is that a good idea?
That sounds great. I'm going to hand it over to you.
Wonderful. All right. Hello there, everybody. So my name is Rapunzel. I'm the princess with the very long hair, of course. It's about 5 feet long. It's very long. And I'm going to tell you my story today, and I'm going to sing you a few songs. And I'm really excited to be here with you today. So let's have a look and see what story I'm going to tell you. So this story is called Tangled. And you can see me here on the front with my long hair. And I also have a friend on front too. At first glance, you might not be able to see him. But if I go a little bit closer. It's this little green guy here. He's called Pascal. He's my friend. He's a chameleon. And you know, he's very good at hide and seek. We've been playing for about an hour now. Still haven't found so. All right. So this story starts in my tower. And I have long hair. And I live in a very tall tower. And I lived with a lady called Mother Gothel. And she was my mother. And every day when Mother Gothel came home, she would call out, Rapunzel, let down your hair. And I would throw my hair out the window, and she would climb up it. Because the strange thing about this tower is it was in the middle of nowhere, in a forest, and there was no door, or no ladder, or anything. So she had to climb up and down my hair. And I know what you're thinking. Rapunzel, that must have hurt. When I've been doing it for 18 years, you know, you get used to it after a while. So my hair is magical and kept Mother Gothel young and beautiful. She would brush my hair, and I would sing a song, and my hair would start to glow. And I would sing, flower gleam and glow, let your power shine, make the clockworkers bring back one smile. And my hair would glow, make her beautiful. She was a very old lady. And I didn't know that I had been stolen by Mother Gothel, by my real parents, the king and the queen. I used to live with them, and then Mother Gothel stole me because she wanted my magic hair all for herself. But she convinced me that she was my real mother. Mother Gothel never let me leave the tower, and she told me that people wanted to take my magic hair. And I had one friend, and he's called Pascal up there. He likes hiding in my hair as well. And once a year on my birthday, I saw sparkling lights in the sky. And I couldn't go and see them because I wasn't allowed out of my tower. And I know it's probably a bit similar to the situation you guys are in. You have to stay in your houses. You know, when I was in my tower, I got very bored sometimes. So I had lots of things that I like doing. So I'm going to sing a song about all things that I used to do in my tower. Let's see if you know the words you can sing along with me. All right, are we ready? Get your singing voices ready. This song is about all the things that I did in my tower. It's give you guys some musicians well. All right, are we ready? It's one of my favorite songs. a.m. usual morning line-up. Start chores and sweep till the floors all clean. Polish and wax till laundry and mop and shine up. Sweep again and it's like 7:15. So I'll read up book or maybe 2 or 3. I'll add a few paintings to a gallery. I'll play guitar and cook basically. Just wonder when will life begin? And then after that, I would have some lunch. Me and Pascal usually have some sandwiches. Those are our favorites. And then after lunch, puzzles start baking. I love baking. Paper mache, a ballet and chess. Pottery and acrylic candle making. Then I'll sketch, maybe stretch, take a climb. So a dress, and I'll read the book. If I have time to spare, I'll paint the walls some more. I'm sure there's room somewhere. Then I'll brush and brush my hair. Stuck in the same place I've always been. Keep wondering where my life begin. Tomorrow night, the lights will appear, just like they do on my birthday each year. What is it like out there with go? Now that I'm older, Mother might just let me go. But Mother didn't let me go. And these lights came on once a year before my birthday, and it felt like they were meant for me. And I really wanted to go see them up close. So in another part of the kingdom, there was this man called Flynn Rider, and he was running away from Maximus, the palace horse, and he had stolen something. He had gone to the castle and stolen a crown, not the king's crown, not the queen's crown, but a prince's crown, and not any princess. It is the lost princess. The princess who got stolen from the king and the queen when she was a baby, and he stole the crown. And he was running away and ran up to my castle, my tower. And he climbed all the way up to my tower. When I saw him, oh my goodness, I didn't know what to do. I have never seen anybody in my tower before other than Pascal and Mother Gothel. So I kind of grabbed the nearest thing that was close to me, which was a saucepan. And I hit him around the head. I mean, grown-ups, don't worry. I'm not going to tell your children to do that. Don't do that. But I was very, very scared. Imagine being in a tower for 18 years and then some random guy comes in. So I hid his crown because I wanted him to help me. And I said, you can have your crown back if you help me go and see the floating lanterns. And he needed a bit of persuasion, but he said okay. And on the way, he wanted to put me off. So he took me to a very scary pub. Full of scary men. I bet there's grown-ups out there that have been to scary pubs with scary men. Trust me, I've been there, I know what it's like. But it turned out, all of these scary men, these thugs, they had dreams too. And when they heard about my dream, they really wanted to help it come true. Because I sang like this. I've got a dream, I just want to see the floating lanterns gleam. And with every passing hour, I just love my tower. Like all your love I had a dream. And when Maximus found Flynn, because Maximus was chasing Flynn for the crown, when Maximus came barging through the door and saw Flynn, the people in the pub, they helped us find a way out. They showed us a trap door, and we snapped out the trap door, but we were in a cave, and the cave was filling up with water, and Flynn said to me, if we die, my name is Flynn Rider. It's Eugene Fitzherbert. And he looked very, very embarrassed. But I like Eugene better, so I call him Eugene now. And I said, what do we do? Oh, wait, I have magic hair glows. I have magic hair that glows. And I started to sing, flower gleaming, let your power shine, make the water rivers, that once was mine. and my hair started to glow, and it showed us the way out of the cave. When we got out of the cave, however, Maximus was there waiting for Flynn. And I said to Maximus, please, you can catch Flynn all you want tomorrow, but today you have to take me to go see the floating lanterns. I've watched them from my window for 18 years, and plus it's my birthday. And Maximus, he said stop chasing. He would help us see the lanterns. So we got into the town, and I got a flag. This is one of the flags, and Flynn brought me one of those, and I had my hair braided by the girls in the village. There's four of them in total. So it took only about an hour. On my own, it takes about 4 hours. And I had the best day. And I realized that the lost princess had the same birthday as me. Strange. And then I saw the king and lost princess. And I thought she looks a little bit like me. But I didn't have time to think about it because I was having so much fun. I was dancing, and it was just wonderful. So I got to then see the floating lanterns, and I knew another song about the floating lanterns, and I realized that I actually loved Flynn as well. I love Eugene, and it wasn't just lanterns that I'd been looking for. All right, are we ready?
I don't know what's going on there with Lucy's live feed. We're having some problems there with the echo, so we can't seem to sort it out. I think it might be a problem with Skype or something. So we're going to cut back to me. I mean, I'm just as beautiful as Rapunzel. I've still got blonde hair, so it's fine. And I'm magic. It's great. Can you just let me know in the comments that you can hear me fine? Because we can't hear my sound back. So just let me know if there's still an echo here on my feed, or if that has gone. If it has gone, we'll know that it was Skype. I'm just trying to see these comments. You might need to refresh them for me, please. Brilliant. So anyway, moving on with the show. This week we've ran our colouring competition. This week we ran an Easter colouring competition for you guys. It's very exciting. We've had quite a few entries into the competition, so thank you very, very much. I do have some exciting news about next week's colouring competition, but I'll let you know about that in just a moment's time. So first of all, let's have a look at the entries that we had this week. We had quite a few entries. I'm loving this. Look, no echo. Robbie! Oh, thank you very much, Sophie. No echo. Yeah, good. Thank you, guys. I'm glad we've got no echo. Brilliant. I know I've had quite a lot of shout-outs as well. We will do them in a minute. First of all, let me just show you guys the entries that we had.
1, 2, 3, go!
This week's colouring competition.
Clap your hands!
So they were our entries for this week. Fantastic. They are all very, very, very good. I know I'm probably going to get punched by Zoe for calling her antique, but it's fine. It's all in the jest of fun. Lovely Zoe. It's always very, very hard to choose a winner. So myself and Barnsley sit down with all of them and we put loads of thought and effort into it, and we really go about everything, quality of the colouring, the colours. We don't, that's a total lie. We do it by a raffle. We think it's the only fair way to do it. So everybody who enters, we pop you into a raffle hat and we pull one winner out because they're all so good. And the winner gets a place on my office wall here at Ston and Barnes Park, along with Orlando, our week 1 winner, and Izzy, our week 2 winner. So this third winner will be joining the picture on my office wall. And of course you are going to win yourself a family ticket to our pantomime later this year, Jack and the Beanstalk. So that's a very, very big prize. It's worth about £55. So congratulations if you do win. So this was this week's winner. So that is our winner. That is Eva. She's 7 years old. Congratulations, Eva. Well done on winning. Absolutely fantastic. Your drawing is incredible. We love it. So that has now earned itself a place on my office wall. And of course, you are going to come with your family to see our pantomime here later on at the Aspal Theatre, later on in the year, Jack and the Beanstalk. So absolutely well done to you. Right, we're going to do a few final shout-outs to some people. I know I've had quite a few shout-outs coming through. Let's have a look. Go up here. I'm loving that Rosie was excited about being able to hear Rapunzel's voice twice. I could hear it about 10 times on my feed, so I don't know what was going on with that. Yeah, let's go right back up there. Gillian, what do you mean had a big B with me? I don't understand what that means. But anyway, right, so we've got please can you say hello to Reese, Jade and CJ. Hello to you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in today. There was probably more up there, I don't know. Alice Cornwall, it's my birthday in May the 11th. That's my mum's birthday, May the 11th. So happy birthday for May the 11th to you, Alice Cornwall. Let's have a look. Hello for, yeah, we've gone, yeah, that's brilliant. Okay, cool. So let's have a look over at the Ston and Barnes Facebook page. Kesha says, can you say to Mummy Panks that she is the best mum ever? How lovely is that? Mummy Panks, you're the best mum ever. That comes from Kesha. I presume she wants something, I don't know. Well done, miss you all. That's from Kathy. Hello, Kathy. Lovely to see you, Kathy. Thank you for tuning in, Kathy. Natalie, happy birthday. Is that to me, Natalie? Thank you. It's my birthday on Tuesday. Can't wait. Olivia and Elijah are loving the dancing. That's from Ben. Thank you, Olivia and Elijah. Loving that you're dancing along. Stollen's wished everybody a happy Easter on that feed as well. As has Kesha. Please could you say happy... Yeah, we've done that one as well. Brilliant. Okay, lovely. Let's go back down. Fantastic. All right, so I did promise that we would do some more party dancing today. Now this time, here's what I want to do. I want to see lots and lots of photos of this. So, no excuses, grown-ups. If you are watching this live feed with us today, then I need you to get up with your boys and girls. None of this, I'm not dancing because I'm taking photos. Kids, you all know how to do a selfie, so we don't need anybody sitting down taking photos. We want mums, dads, grandparents, aunties, uncles, whoever you are at home with. We need them standing up and spreading out around the room. All the boys, all the girls, all the mums, all the dads, absolutely everybody. No excuses. Everybody needs to do this. And grown-ups, we're going to go back in time and do an old classic just so we know that you know this. It's Superman, of course. It's another old favourite of mine. So I want to see everybody up. Remember to send in lots and lots of photos. You can do that via the Aspal Theatre Facebook page, the Stonham Facebook page, or straight to my email, entertainment@stonhambarnes.co.uk, or you can post them on the theatre wall, of course. So get up, get ready to dance as we go and do Superman!
One, two, three, go! Clap your hands. Sleep. Wave your hands. Hitch your ride. Clap your hands and bend your knees with the music. Right, what we're gonna do now, you've really got the hang of this, we're gonna try it one more time, but a little bit faster, okay? Sleep, wave, hitch a ride, sleep, walk, swim, ski, spray, macho, blow your horn, ring the bell, okay, kiss, comb your hair, wave, give them away, Superman!
Well, there we go. What about that? A bit of Superman there with the fantastic Barnsley. So I hope you guys all joined in with that. I really want to see some photographic evidence. And any photos that we do get sent in of you guys dancing to Superman, I will make sure we display them as well on next week's show. Now, I have got some very exciting news about next week's show. First things first, we are going to be bringing you a brand new party dance. And I don't mean brand new as in brand new to Barnsley. I mean a brand new party dance. So we cannot wait for that. So we're going to be teaching you that one. Also, with regards to our colouring competition, we're going to also be running an adults colouring competition. I never wanted to do that because I thought it might have been a little bit too childish. However, with the kids colouring competition, we've had loads of adults entering. So this week, look out for that on Tuesday. We'll be running our normal kids colouring competition. This week we've got a very special one because it's a colouring picture of Barnsley himself, so we're very excited about that. But we're also going to be running an adults colouring competition as well. I haven't decided what the prize is going to be for that, but I'll definitely make it worth your while, adults. That will all be released on the Theatre Facebook page on Tuesday, so keep an eye out for that as well. We'll just give some final shout-outs to anybody who wants to say hello to us today on either of the pages. Gillian has explained now that the bee flew in her window. I presume she just wanted to share that with all of us. Kesha says that she doesn't want anything from you, Mum, but I don't know. I mean, that's sweet talking, that, isn't it? That's always reason to believe somebody wants something. I think we've covered most of the comments anyway. So we do apologise for the technical difficulties we had earlier with Princess Rapunzel. We'll definitely get that sorted for next week's show. Next week's show is going to be absolutely fantastic. We have got so much in store for you that I'm so excited to share with you. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. So remember to look out for your colouring competitions. Everybody's wishing me happy birthday now on the theatre page, so thank you very, very much. I will be spending it at home. I'd very much love to spend it down the pub, but sadly I can't. So thank you very much. I'll have a fantastic birthday on Tuesday. I can celebrate it with Barnsley, can't I? Thank you very, very much for tuning in with us today. Look out for your content on Tuesday to find out what we're going to be doing on next Saturday's show, live from this very stage, Saturday morning at 11 a.m. for your 4th Barnsley's Funhouse. Our birthday winner, remember to get in touch with us, Eva, so we can get your pantomime tickets sent out to you during the week. We'll make sure we get that done as well. No matter what you're doing during this lockdown is happening, remember to stay positive. Make sure you spend lots of time together with your family, but most importantly, listen to the rules, stay in, and stay very, very safe. Thank you once again for joining us this morning on Barnsley's Funhouse Live. We look forward to seeing you all again very soon. But from myself, Barnsley, Tom, and all of the crew here at Stollen Barnes, thank you very much and have a fantastic Easter weekend. Happy Easter, everybody. Bye-bye!